There's a couple rabbit holes you just don't fucking touch. There's a couple like fucking, you know, crazy like parts of YouTube that you just don't fucking stick your dick in. Okay,
Yeah, like cupcakes.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
So gross.
Yeah, it's so funny because YouTube has, like, there are some words or phrases or whatever that are generally looked at as bad things, but then there's, like, the holy grail of stuff that will get you nuked. You know? Like, the Vegas incident. Or, there are a couple of those that, like, YouTube's really careful.
There's a couple things that'll just trigger the fuck out of it. And I think a lot of it is just, there was a period where, for a month, I was, like, kind of like just debunking a lot of these crazy like fucking horror trends on YouTube, right? Like, you remember back when they had Momo or whatever the fuck it is, that fucking blue whale game and shit like that?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
So yeah, I was like making videos about it. I was just like debunking. I'm like, guys, chill out. This is like who the actual, it's some Mexican dude who's like dressed up like Mickey Mouse. Not that big of a deal. They would just look at the like title for the video and like age restrict it, like hit me up, and it got to a point where like, even the discussions at YouTube, they're like, oh, it's just so fucking, the AI goes like ape shit. Like, there was one video, it was just like 4 digits. I forget the exact like numbers.
Oh,
but
1444.
Yeah, like you could upload just those like 4 characters in any moment in your title or description. Videos auto deleted off the platform, gone. Like, it doesn't even allow the upload. It's just deleted. Like, that's how strict they gotten on YouTube. Like, you can't upload anything. Like, even, like, remotely, like, on that, like, fucked up side. Even if you're trying to debunk it, right? Like, even if you're trying to, like, just, you know, cover it in, like, some sort of, like, a deep horror rabbit hole. Which makes covering horror content tough. Like, obviously, Ryan, you make this kind of content. You understand, like, YouTube demonetizations are one thing. But, like, I assume you probably get age restricted like a motherfucker, though. Especially with disturbing things. Like, you have to be getting fucking...
Yeah. So... the thing about like age restrictions on my channel is it's retroactive, where like I'll upload something and it'll be fine, manually reviewed, monetized and stuff, and then a month later I'll go back and see like, oh, like 2 or 3 videos got age restricted. I didn't even know, and it happens, and yeah, it's kind of annoying. Same thing with demonetization, but yeah, it fucking sucks. But the thing I was gonna say is like, dude, like we had that conversation about like the if you go on YouTube, like the homepage on like a fresh browser and you look up conspiracies, it's all like mainstream outlets and then Shane Dawson. Like that, you will not find a single like independent creator with conspiracy theory in the title besides Shane.
At this point, like
honestly, yeah, I guess that is a good point. Wendigoon.
Remember how fucked we found the YouTube algorithm in Los Angeles last year when we went out? Like, so okay, so this story is fucking wild. Okay, so
oh god,
so we go to this Airbnb, right? Like, so we rented out like a mansion over there, and they had this like one TV, and you know people are just watching YouTube on the television. Now, obviously, nobody signs in, but it probably has like a cache of like what people were generally watching, right? Like just inside the cookies or whatever on the site. So we go onto YouTube and we jump into it. And what's the first like channels we start getting recommended?
Mr. B,
Ryan? Like
Sniper Wolf.
Dude, it's like Minecraft roleplay, and then it just goes downhill from there. Like it was.
We ended up
like,
finding like one YouTube
parent vlogs that were really fucking weird.
My boyfriend.
Yeah.
No, not even period. Yeah. So like it got to like
on my daughter.
Oh, yo,
it was weird.
There was that trend. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No. So there was this one guy we found, like Jordan Matter or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh yeah.
And like, so his thumbnails were really fucking wild, right? Like it was just like these like people stretching and making like poses, and like the thumbnail would be like 12 years old, 12-year-old, like 14, teen. I was like, what the? And then like, so we were like, what the fuck? So we opened the video up, and these are like pushed by YouTube. Like we're talking each video is like his worst performing video is like 15 fucking million views. You know, like when he gets 15 million views on a video, he's like, oh god damn, dude, it's 10 out of 10 for me. Shit, why can't everything be a 1 billion view banger? So we watched this video, and like I don't think we could finish it because it was the most disturbing thing in the world. It was just 10 minutes of like
12-year-olds
following
doing
this
yoga.
like
it's weird.
Yeah, following 12-year-olds doing yoga, taking photos of them, and like so there was one point where like YouTube shut down the comment sections for his channel and every other channel because what would happen in the comment section is like all these fucking like to be like, yeah, like they'd be like, wow, this is, hey, if you guys check this photo at like fucking 2:15, fucking awesome. Hey guys, here's my number, here's my kick group. Like YouTube was like, oh, shut down the comments. It's a little too fucking, yeah.
Stop.
They were doing the hey, go to this tweet real quick, and then that's where they fucking like offloaded people. But yeah, it was, and then it was his channel. It was like a bunch of others, but we didn't even like Google this, right? Like it was like the autoplay because it was like, oh, we're watching.
Yeah.
It started from like, I know exactly what it started because these assholes were singing Dreams like music the whole fucking time we landed. So they were just listening to Dreams.
That's because of me.
We had like Dream, like that's what the point of the mask is, and it just autoplayed. It autoplayed until we got to this point. And we were like,
the thing about Jordan Matters though is like, I'm just gonna call him out real quick. Like the thing is, in his videos, he plays it off like he's just a good dad, photographer, and he's just filming vlogs with his daughters. But the thing is, he will like, they'll be like getting coffee, and he'll tell his daughter, "Oh yeah, that's great, sweetie. Kick your leg up real quick." And then like they'll be at the pool, like, kick your leg up. Do your little leg kick underwater real quick. Oh, that's so great. And like it shows the picture. It's just, dude.
Like he knows.
Oh my god.
People are looking at his thumbnails and clicking on his videos, not because they want to see how good of a dad he is.
And that's the kind of shit. Like, here's the thing: we all get demonetized on some of the dumbest shit in the world. Like, I'm pretty sure the demonetization king here would be Oompy with the way that he fucking like because when you watch like your videos, Oompy, it's like you try to like censor the least you can, right? Like you're like, what can I get away with? What can I do? And
I have 0 videos on my channel demonetized.
So
really?
Oompy
Not
has
a single one.
He
my
deletes
God.
all his demonetized
Swear to
videos.
God. No, I just don't get them demonetized. There's a lot of things that I do that just I haven't had like a video. I haven't had a video demonetized and posted it in like years for one, and then a couple years ago I deleted all my old demonetized videos, but
do you think
I
that
haven't had a
helped
video. What's that?
Do you think that helped you? Like just getting rid of all your old?
I feel like it definitely helped my CPM and RPM, but definitely didn't help. I don't think it helped anything. The only thing that's helped recently with my videos do better is just increasing AVD. That's the only thing that's helped.
Okay. And Nux, I assume with the amount of hentai Rule 34 shit that you're doing,
I get plenty demonetized.
I haven't had a demonetization in like 8 months. Only one, and that was because I self-demonetized it myself. Because sometimes when I cover, when YouTube introduced that like self-check thing, I was like, oh, now we can just be honest. It's like as long as you're honest to it, like. Yeah, I covered some fucked up serial killer shit today. Demonetize me. YouTube will be like, no, it's cool. Jeffrey Dahmer's hip with the kids these days. We'll just fucking we'll green that shit up for you, baby. Don't worry. Within the hour, sometimes I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, with like Jordan Matter, I'm like, do you even think like these videos are like monetized even? Because now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't know.
Were his videos like sponsored at all, or was it just?
All right, I just clicked on their latest video and I got an ad. Okay, so yes, they're monetized. And
so
I'm not signed.
Wait, but YouTube can monetize. So, YouTube can still monetize stuff like that, even if it's demonetized. Yeah. But we can't really tell.
Yeah, sometimes you can't tell if like something's ad ridden or something. Sometimes they'll just like. So I think it was Art that kind of told us this. I don't want to speak here because he might be away. But like I think it was like fucking if you're demonetized, I think sometimes you can just have like a label. And like just claim the fucking video and still monetize it that way. You know what I mean? Like
that's so smart.
You could have like,
oh my god.
Yeah, you could put a music track in, like your own music track, and just claim the fucking video through a label you made on the YouTube copyright system, and bam, you like auto monetized every single fucking video, regardless of demonetization.
That's genius.
Holy shit. That is genius.
I mean, that is genius, and I'm sure YouTube would catch on to it. I'm sure YouTube would fucking nuke you off the platform if you were caught doing that.
Go for it.
Yes.
Do you want me to jump in here and explain the scheme? Yeah, so the ticket is you basically, whenever anything gets claimed on YouTube, the person who claims it gets 100% of the revenue. But if you have a music track or something of your own and you put in the Content ID system yourself, you could claim the video as well, and then the monetization gets split 50-50 between the person who claimed it and yourself. So basically you could sit there and use whatever content you want in a video, and if you're okay with just getting half the money,
Damn,
the other
that's
person claim it, you
insane.
claim it yourself. And
There's a lot of networks that do that.
That's crazy. You could like straight
Wow.
up like re-upload the Avengers with your music track in it and claim your own video. Okay.
You'd probably get
Marvel,
DMCA'd. Let's do this.
Marvel will take 50%.
Not just like, I'm on it.
Marvel's gonna take
Not
50% of the
necessarily.
revenue because it's the Avengers, and then you get 50% of the revenue because you freaking put Twitch hentai in the song section, and it's done.
Yeah. Isn't that like
you just have an end title. It has to be over 5 seconds, I believe, to claim it. But at the end of every video, you just put like a 10-second long
That's so
song.
smart.
during
isn't that
the
what
end
like
screen.
fucking Pokimane
Damn.
claims? Like,
Videos that way
Pokimane has a
more.
company that like copyright claims any video of her on YouTube or some shit.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing with a lot of the Twitch streamers is they'll sit there and react to other people's content all day long, but then they content ID claim anyone that uses their
Hey, we
footage.
love Twitch streamers on this podcast. What are you talking about?